Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. We're glad that you're here. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we are Backyard Musings, the Science and Technology channel.
Yep, and we appreciate you being with us this afternoon and subscribing. And today we're talking about a vaccine that may help with a topic that Steve and I talk about. Well, we have talked about quite a bit, and that's dementia. So this is kind of a good story, feel good story.
Yeah, new research found that older adults who received the shingles vaccine, currently used in the United States, were less likely to be diagnosed with dementia within 4 years. Well, I don't know the significance of 4 years. How about forever?
Yeah.
A vaccine designed to prevent the painful viral infection known as shingles may also help protect the aging brain. A new study found that older adults who received the shingles vaccine after a stay in a skilled nursing facility were 24% less likely to be diagnosed with dementia over the following 4 years than similar adults who are not vaccinated. Would you like to know more?
So I'm not familiar with this vaccine, but do you have to take it every 4 years?
I don't think so. I mean, it's the smallpox. The smallpox you take as a kid, and then you do the shingles to rejuvenate that smallpox or replace it or update it.
Oh, okay. The analysis drew on Medicare data and health records from more than 500,000 adults aged 66 and older who had been admitted to skilled nursing facilities for either short-term or long-term care. Researchers compared people who received at least one dose of the recombinant shingles vaccine, Shingrix.
Shingrix.
Okay, which sounds like a cereal. With those who remained unvaccinated.
You made that up, man. You made that up.
I'm reading it right here. I'll spell it for you if you like. But it does. It looks like the name of a cereal. So anyway.
Quote, a lot of previous studies with similar results focused on an older vaccine, says study author Kaylee Hayes, an assistant professor at Brown University School of Public Health. Continuing her quote, this study looks at the newest vaccine only in an older, vulnerable adult population who are not up to date with shingles vaccination and are at a very clear clinical point in care entering a skilled nursing facility.
Okay, you said it earlier, but I get this confused. Shingles is an adult version of measles or smallpox?
Smallpox. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the notes.
Okay, and I don't believe, and I've got nobody around anymore with the exception of my sister, and she probably wouldn't remember anyway. I don't believe I had the smallpox.
Yeah, well, probably because you had you mean the vaccine or the actual smallpox?
I didn't have the smallpox, so I think because I probably had the vaccine.
It's that little circle that you got on your shoulder, that little circle scar. That's the smallpox.
And I did get that. Yeah. That star is pretty much gone, but I did get that. So, okay. The results add to earlier research on a previous shingles vaccine that also found a link between shingles vaccination and a lower dementia risk. Hayes led, am I still reading that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hayes led the study, which was published in Annals of Internal Medicine on June 15th of this year with colleagues from Brown, the university, I would imagine, the University of Delaware, the Providence Veterans Affairs Medical Center, and other institutions.
There you go, veterans helping out.
Yeah.
Okay, for the analysis.
You guys do get old, right?
Yeah, we do. We're the guinea pigs. Yep. For the analysis, Hayes and colleagues used target trial emulation, a research approach that attempts to recreate key features of a randomized clinical trial when an actual trial would be difficult or impractical. The data set included Medicare claims and electronic health records from patients admitted to more than 5,500 skilled nursing facilities across the United States between 2017 and 2022. Of the 500,000 participants, 8,843 received the vaccine. That's small.
Yeah, that's not very many people. Participants had to be eligible for shingles vaccination and could not have had previous dementia diagnosis. After 4 years of follow-up, adults who received at least one of the two recommended Shingles doses had a remarkably lower chance of being diagnosed with dementia than those who were not vaccinated. The data showed that almost 19% of vaccinated adults developed dementia within 4 years, compared with a little over 25.5% of unvaccinated adults.
Still, that's high. Man.
Yeah.
Quote, this translates to about 1 in 17 dementia cases potentially being prevented, Hayes said. The main limitation is that the study cannot prove that the vaccine itself caused the lower dementia rate. People who received the vaccine were somewhat younger and healthier than those who did not, and those differences may have influenced dementia risk. Hayes and colleagues adjusted for those factors and found that they did not fully explain the association. Clinical trials and additional research will be needed to determine whether Shingrix directly lowers dementia risk. Send me your money.
Yeah. The findings suggest that a widely available vaccine might have benefits beyond preventing shingles, potentially offering protection for both physical and cognitive health. Quote, our cognition is so tied to our overall health and what happens to us physically. That's according to Hayes. Going on with a quote, it's really amazing to see that something that's supposed to prevent a physical ailment can also help keep our brain healthy too. I agree, but man, I hope they have the best and brightest on this, because this is like we said before, this is an ugly disease, and it's just bad. We need to figure it out.
Every little thing you can do to help, that's, in the right direction.
Yeah, I agree. I hope I'm alive when they find the cure for this stuff, as well as other diseases. But this one's pretty debilitating, and it affects a lot of people. So, okay.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Take care, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Thanks.